Is this thing on? Are we here? Are we back? What's going on here? Happy Monday, everybody. God damn, that's loud. How y'all doing? Welcome back to the Arts Department. Hello, Enough Wheel. Hello, Samurai Shaft. You just like one stream to the next, huh? It's just enjoying some of Shaft's stream. For the record, that's where he's at, if you haven't followed him yet. Cheers, friend. How was everyone's weekend? Was it good? I had a wonderful weekend, actually. I would say nice and relaxing. I got to stream some D&D, which was hella fun. Hella fun. It's a lot of fun. One second. Okay, cool. Had to look over some notes real quick. Multitasking. Yeah, Novio, I think you might appreciate it. We actually, we got our shit together and did something reasonably professional, I would say. It's been a long time coming, longer than one would expect. Given the fact that we are all pretty much remote for everything right now, figuring it out in a way. One of the largest hurdles, surprisingly, was Skype and Skype's finicky nature when it came to maintaining maintaining the frame size that we would set for whatever whenever we would have the image on screen from somebody. It would, like, if somebody would leave or if their signal would drop out, it would like bounce around in size and everything, and we finally figured it out. Actually, literally figured it out like the morning of the stream. Oh. What, got a story? There's gotta be some kind of story there. I'm guessing there's a story there. For anybody new in chat, hello, welcome to the Arts Department. I think Cyphertastic, you followed me 2 hours ago. If you're around, thank you for the follow, buddy. Appreciate it. Let me throw up while an elf whale goes into her story there. Let me show you some of the things that I do. We'll start at the end here. Here's one of an elf whale's characters for her D&D campaign. This was one of the spookies that we did this month. Wow. Jeez, an elf whale. Hopefully it's not like a serial type of thing and they got the person and you're okay. Yeah. My creepy drawing is nothing compared to that. There's another creepy one that we did earlier in the month. So the entire month of October was dedicated to creepy drawings and stuff. And then here's some other things that were done. Some more creep. Dungeons and Designers, which is the streaming that I do on Saturdays with, pardon me, I'm drunk on art, on Saturdays with the Dungeons and Designers crew, wonderful crew. If you're around on a Saturday, pop in and watch for a bit. good laughs, good times. And that's the crew there, and some sketches and some more creepy shit and some stuff I did for Riot and some pixel art. So there's going to be all kinds of art here if you're new. And thanks for the follows, people that followed when we were off the air. And we're just getting rolling tonight on something new. Haven't quite determined what that's going to be yet. Usually I come into a stream with at least some kind of inkling of something. Miss Von Drake, that time change kicking your ass, huh? Hello, Martest, Miss Von Drake, and Alvwheel, whoever else is here. Nice to have you. If anybody has a theme or anything they want to suggest, I am all ears. Big dopey elf ears. Until such time. Oh, no, we don't want to draw on that layer. Layer up, buddy. Why is this at 400%? Thank you. Man. Confusion going on here. Brushes and cups. Wow. Well, I hope that they found him in Alvwheel, and I hope that you're safe there, and I hope that it was a random occurrence and not something like, you know what I mean. Maybe it's time to move. So I'm just gonna kind of doodle around until something pops up right now. It was a long day of work, working on some art and stuff. So I'm still kind of in sketch brain. So my proportions and stuff are gonna be kind of human. So I feel like, kind of realistic, but not so much. So I feel like I'm just gonna try and push around a little bit and see what I can do on coming up with an idea, concept, or something to kind of move along with tonight. If anybody has anything, let me know. Anyone besides Martest at this point coming in here with Christmas shit. Oh, you know what? You might be right, Alvwheel. There was discussion about that, was there not? There was also discussion about pixel art, and I feel like that's not something that I want to get into. One, without Battle Goose here, because he was really excited about it, and two, hi Corpse, welcome back. Sorry, I missed that one. I got very excited about the kobolds. We missed you last night for the Among Us subs only shenanigans, playing Among Us and laughing hard. But you know, time changes and all that kind of stuff. Life getting in the way. There will be other times to play. Right? Yeah. For the pixel art stuff, I want to go in with a concept in mind, so that I'm not like wasting everybody's time looking at like dots being put down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think there's got to be some kind of direction for it. Oh, good Lord, Corpse, that's insane. Are you hallucinating yet? see. If we're gonna get in on kobolds, we gotta... I need kind of... So we're gonna be looking at like dragon-shaped head, but kind of stunted, right? And the question is, how stunted? Yeah, I couldn't even imagine being up for 48 freaking hours. That would just destroy me. I think the most I've stayed up is probably 32 hours, maybe. Yeah. I do not recommend, do not want. Thank you very much. So with these, I'm feeling like taking a dragon head and kind of compressing it, right? So then the question becomes, like, what happens to a dragon head when it compresses? How do you make it like look kind of fun and interesting without going too cutesy? Although maybe my kobolds are just cute, which would like, I picture like adventurers coming into like to like fight them, and they just give them like the puppy eyes. Don't do it, please. Yeah, exactly. I just didn't want to say puss on stream. So I gotta get all these bad ideas out first. Sometimes you gotta do it. Gotta find those shapes. Gonna go fast, loose, long lines. Oof, corpse. That's brutal. Maybe some like melatonin or something would help. I know that's so cliche, but okay, so this is, we're thinking Shaka, right? So Shaka is a character that Anavoil is playing in our, there's like two areas for our D&D campaign. There's one that is in one city and one that is far away. And Shaka has joined us in the far away place. Good evening, Rice Krispies, and welcome back. I feel bad. I was doing maintenance on the Discord, and I noticed that Rice Krispies, you were not marked as a sub. I apologize. I apologize. You are now. Full access. Full sub access. To all those discounts and good things. If anybody's interested, you can find the Discord off of the links and join there. somewhere in this area for me. Maybe a couple of more horns coming off? I don't know. I'm sure Vilfarel will have something to say about it if I draw her like this, but so since Anavuel is here, hey Anavuel, what kind of clothing was she wearing? Okay, leather armor. So, the interesting thing, you know, everybody kind of has a different visual about what leather armor looks like, right? So, for me, leather armor is basically just like leather clothes, right? And then once you get into things like studded leather, then you get like words. Don't know how to fucking use them. Once you get past leather, you get into like studded leather, and then you get buckles and bolts, studs, buckles and studs and stuff like that, right? Man, get a little stress going from your day job and everything just crumbles. Stylish vest / doublet. Okay. I mean, technically, this is not a commission for Anavuel. It is something we talked about earlier, and I got really excited about. Which is actually probably the easiest way to commission me to do something, is make me think that it was my idea. Oh, she's a bard? I thought she was a thief. Seemed like a thief to me. Hey gang, I'm glad you're all here. Thanks for coming in. Really, it's good that you're here. I had a headache from allergies. It was like bad day on the Discord where I pissed somebody off. And, come on, man. Come in here, and everything makes me feel better. Oh, Peanut Butter Princess. Thank you for the follow. Corpse, no, not piss me off. Just, miscommunication is hard. Especially when you're dealing with text, right? And then somebody's stressed and somebody else is stressed, and we're all stressed right now. And, it's so easy to say the wrong thing at the wrong time to the right person. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So, didn't piss, I pissed somebody else off by my lack of being couth sometimes. Yes, tone. Yeah. Peanut Butter Princess, I appreciate the chill. You can hit exclamation lurk, and you'll get some feedback on that lurk. Wow, Peanut Butter Princess, you've been on Twitch forever and a day. That's amazing. 2014. Don't take offense, but what's this random emote crap? Messed up my darn funness. I hate that. I'm gonna have to fix that now. My OCD is getting the better of me. I was gonna say don't take offense, but can we call you Grandma? Your account's ancient. It's so old. I think I set mine up in like 18? 17 or 18. Ah, okay. Well, welcome to the Arts Department. Nice to have you here. Right? I made mine and I think I streamed like 2 things and I was like, okay, I'm done. I went and did other things. But had I stuck with it, right now I would be total hype and I would have like hundreds of people subscribe to me and thousands of emotes to share with you all. Like, I just want to draw all the emotes. So that's the only reason that I'm like, hey, subscribe to my channel so that I can draw emotes. Vagor Somnia, welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. Peanut Butter Princess, what are you writing? What type of writing you doing? Oh, they're super simple, Corpse, because they're so small. Like you can draw them at real size. So like pop open Photoshop, and I think the biggest one that you're gonna draw is gonna be 142 pixels. So just all your canvases can be 142 pixels, and you can just draw them super simple in Photoshop. Marshmallow. Oh, good lord. See, I knew I was forgetting something. Thanks, Vagor. Oh, man, I am... Ah, do I actually... I have to... Yeah, this is gonna take just a second. I have to, like, actually go into the library and launch it. Because it's not on my recently launched list, because I've been playing video games. Give unto me stream avatars. And then there was. I'm sorry, friends. Got so wrapped up in everything. I know, Corpse. Look, professional artist, not a professional streamer. I blame Samurai Shaft. Yeah. Because I was watching his stream while he played Hades earlier today and totally lost track of time. I was like working, watching his stream, and then I looked up and I had 10 minutes and I'm like, shit! So, I am totally unprepared today, my friends. But I'm here, and so are you. And hey, life is wonderful. Look at all those wonderful little stream avatars. If you are new to the stream and have yet to follow, if you do follow, you will get the opportunity to configure your own stream avatar down below in the About section. And then you can, every time you return here, you can have your own stream avatar right there on the screen. Represent. I feel like her neck needs to be more dainty than that, right? Like, she needs to have kind of like a little bit of a petite look to her. Nice. Right on, Corpse. The hell out of Dodge. Okay. So, she's a College of Whispers bard. Yeah. She's a College of Whispers bard. So, Analville, what would you say is a College of Whispers a College of Whispers like icon? You said they're the spies of the bard class? Is that it for my playlist? No. It's just not going to the next song. Technical difficulties, the stream, you're soaking in it. Anytime you want to go. Oh God. Come on. What's the problem? There we go. Yay. Whee. Oh, Peanut Butter Princess got the blushy face on her dude there. Ah, but it's blinking. I'm gonna have to adjust the animations. I will do it. I will find the time. In and amongst all of the other projects. Can I vent to you, my friends? I had a model set up to do a fairy photo shoot for the YouTube videos, to do like references of a fairy, because everybody likes fairies, right? I even went and I got like an LED glowy orb for it and everything, like expenses, right? It was supposed to be Sunday, and lo and behold, they flaked. Even a paid model flakes. So, like, seriously? So, with the model thing, I'm used to it. It happens so much. I think it's been so good lately that I forgot that they just flake. So, that being said, I just have to be more diligent, right? Like, set up like someone who I can call on a moment's notice and be like, hey, I need a backup model, And not like, oh hey, you're my second choice, but I had somebody else booked and somebody flaked, so well, it's just frustrating. I mean, people are people, and there is a pandemic going on, so I understand. I have to understand. Let's take this out. Clean this up a little bit, right? Because once you start getting too complex with your designs and overlaying shapes, then you lose some of the movement, right? Corpse. I use models for reference materials for I know, right, Sarah? And welcome. I use models for reference materials. And then I sell them off of the if you go to the links and you go to the ArtStation store, there is reference packs that you can pick up. If you're a subscriber tier 1 or higher, you get discounts. Make sure to check the Discord if you're going to buy anything from the ArtStation store. Then there's also the YouTube videos, and primarily the stuff like the fairy that was going to be in this like fairy kind of dress. That stuff goes on YouTube, and YouTube I have a production timeline on. Like I have to, he says. I am trying to get out one video a week, be it a reference video for gesture drawing, which you go there, you watch the video, it's half an hour, there's 20 poses, 1 and 2 minutes long, and you use that as like a warm-up before you get into your day of drawing, right? The clothed ones are on YouTube, and then the academic nude models are on ArtStation and Gumroad, and they're in the reference packs. So you buy the packs, you get the reference images, and then you also get the gesture drawing warm-up video that I produced. This was supposed to be for the YouTube. It's supposed to keep me on track with doing gesture drawings, a art-based tutorial, or a time lapse of these images that I work on stream. Those are the 3 things that I release kind of in succession. So now I'm gonna have to scramble to try and figure out something else for the gesture drawing video. Welcome back, Rick. Corpse, absolutely. I would love to connect with people. Always. Always. And thank you. Just hit me on the Discord, of course. Rick, how you doing, my friend? So for College of Whispers, I'm thinking it would be fun if she had, like, since she is a bard, if she had like the thespian pin, right? The masks, right? As her brooch. That kind of thing. But there's got to be a better design than that. What if it was like this? Right? I mean, it's not amazing, but it's okay for a 2-second design, right? Yay! So glad you're here, Mrs. Von Drake. And by the way, thank you for being there at the at the old video game gathering yesterday. That was fun. The subs only Sunday shenanigans. I mean, okay, so what if kobolds had hair, but not hair? It was not like grown out fingernails, but like a softer version of, like, sort of like a dread, right? Oops, I'm supposed to merge down, darn it. There she is. Control Command J, duplicator. Move her off screen so I don't see it and it doesn't influence me. And then I can alter it, and then we'll see if it's a better alteration or if we like the other one. And then we'll go into the finish. Because I think I can do a finished drawing tonight. So, like, what if she had these, like, these strands that come back and stuff? Like quills, yeah, but like soft enough that she's gonna put them into like a ponytail too, right? I don't know, I guess I've never pet a hedgehog before. Canal wheel. I am so glad that you're keeping me, what do you call it? Aware, because without you, that would have just been the same thing. Derp. Rick, it seems like everybody had a really busy Monday. I think everything's picking up again. Apparently, jobless claims are down and stuff, so that's good. So I want to clean up her silhouette a little bit, and that's the main reason that I wanted to do like a, what is it, like a bundle in the back? Not necessarily like a ponytail, but it like, and not necessarily like a bun, but where it's like bunched together and then kind of flares out. Because I like kind of that spiky look that it's got going, but then I kind of feel like it'd be fun to have this kind of thing going on. Yeah, sloppy bun. Well, there was a character that I was, or a person that I was drawing for work, and she had a fro, and she put it back, and it just went. It was like beautiful hair comes back, and then like, boom, in the back, and came out, and it looks so cool. I'm like, why doesn't my Jufro do that when I grow out my hair? It just looks all frumpy. Feel like this might need to come up a touch more. Might have to make it a little smaller. Okay, so she's a bard. So she's gonna have like makeup and stuff, right? And I kind of see her as having like, since she's bronze, right? Having flecks of red across her muzzle that are like her freckles, right? Shush, you're ruining it for me. She's burgundy. Okay, burgundy she is. Wine red. All right. So I need to make sure that we get that there's an underplane to her jaw that kind of lifts up a little bit, but then also that she's got plates on her underside. Oh, Mrs. Von Traeg, thank you so much for hanging out. You're a trooper. Nice to have you here as always. Sleep well. We'll see you soon. We'll be back Wednesday. So. Yeah, I think it's actually going to look really cool when we get this moved along to the finish. So, trying to do this without breaking her too much, but I want to have this kind of like underplates, sort of like Chonkers has, right? And they actually continue down her body because why not? Okay, get ourselves a little bit of leather armor action. Here's a little something. I think the top of her head needs to be about there, but her jaw flares out to like there, right? Yeah. Yep. Easy. Happy Monday, my friend. Welcome back to the Arts Department. Nice to have you, as always. I'm not totally sold on the horns. Not yet, at least. And I don't know why. Ooh, nice, Easy. I am envious. Wish I could go out of town on a mini vacation. I was actually thinking about it. I was thinking about going up and surprising an Alville and being like, hey, how's it going? Oh, sorry, forgot my mask. Yeah, maybe that was it. Maybe it just needed a little more kind of distortion on the horns there. Yeah. I actually went to turn in my ballot today because I have mail-in ballot and all that. So I walked over and I was like, had to go 2 extra blocks and I was just sweating by the time I got to the station. So if that's lower, then it's actually going to be down here, if we see it at all, right? Because her head is tilted slightly, so that would be the bottom, and that would be the top, right there. Right? So the question then is, does she look better with or without the top horns? I think she's better with, but I might add in a few more. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, I don't know, up more? Right, like that kind of thing. And then on this side, could be up like that. That little tiny one in the back. Just have it twinned all the way across. Whoa. Star Wars stuff. Wait, what? Yeah, totally, right? Yeah, that's about better. Don't flare that lip out as much, I don't think. Yeah. Trying to make her look somewhat elegant, right? I was trying to figure out, like, this is her what, ear hole? My brain today is just like, I don't know what it's called on a lizard, so it's an ear hole. Yeah. So I was trying to figure out a way to like give her an earring, but I don't think it would read that well. It could be like pierced into her fucking skull. I don't know. Yeah, probably, right? Like, she could have something right here, probably. I don't know that she would do like that, though. Maybe it could be like a shoehorn style? I don't know, it breaks the silhouette too much, you know? Like, that's one thing, one really easy way to do your designs is to take it too far and then go, okay, I need to keep it simple because simple is going to read better. Right? Like, I'm still trying to figure out if there's a better way to simplify that even. And I think it might be as simple as taking out the bags and the eyebrows, right? So that there's just nothing there. Making the eyes bigger. Maybe. I think that might be her. What do you guys think? That clear that that's a dip down on her chin. Yeah, we did caps on Karis though. Remember? And I don't want, I mean, like, Karis and her are friends, so I don't want them to be exactly the same, right? I mean, I'm a lot like Daniel, so. But they're both bards. You know, they both have horns, so. Yeah, I think it works. I think we go and do it. Let's do it. New file. Image size. Let's go. Height. Let's go 5,000 on the height. Or 5,000 on the width. Good enough. Whee! We're gonna make this big. We're gonna make it big. So generally, when I scale up, I don't usually use the transform tool. Because it doesn't have the same algorithm, but since I'm gonna be drawing it again, whatever. Whatever. And I'm only making it this big so that if I want to make a sticker out of her, I can. Like, hell yeah. Stickers. Stickers and stuffs. Oh gosh. I gotta put that away. 1 second, my friends. That should not be open. That shouldn't be open. That shouldn't be open. That most certainly should not be open. I like drawing people that are side-eyeing people. Gives them a little bit of character, you know? Like, there's a story there. Alright, so now we're gonna get into our inking. Oh, so the brushes that I released are these brushes right here. So I put brushes up on the ArtStation that are the basics, but this triangle inker here is basically what you would use. You would turn off this pressure sensitivity and get right in on stuff and get a nice crisp line with a nice taper on the end. So it's good stuff. Perfect for inking. All sorts of stuff, really. If you turn on the pressure sensitivity, you can use it to just do like base drawings and stuff and do build-ups and whatnot. So the triangle inker is pretty much my primary use brush. Like, I would say 90% of the time I'm using it right now. It's either that or it's the Arts Department Good Chalk Taper. And then for painting is the Good Chalk. It's this bad boy. And then the taper is this one. And I just bring it down to like 15, 20, depending on the size of the canvas. And you get a good drawing with it, and you see the edge there. So it kind of reads like a pencil a little bit, right? It's good. But for this stuff, where it's going to be clean at the end, taper. Triangle inker, rather. Sometimes when I want it to smooth a little bit, I'll turn the smoothing up to roughly 10 or so, because then at about 10 or so, you're not losing, like as soon as you go too far, you kind of lose the immediate control over it, and it gets like, it tends to lag and it feels like it's lagging. So around 10, 15%, you're pretty good to get interesting lines that are a little bit more smooth than your standard Photoshop lines. If smooth is what you want. With this stuff, I'm going to be closing off every one of my edge lines, edge loops, so to speak. And the reason I'm going to do that is so that when I get to the coloring, I can just select it and boom, Bob's your uncle, fill it in. Are you ready, friends? Here comes the Battle Royale. Beautiful day for a Battle Royale. In drops Martest, Sarah, Corpse Bother, Novville, Evaru, Rice Krispies Hex, Arthur, Peanut Butter Princess, and AR Turkel. Go! Corpse just immediately starts banging on a Novville. Martest and Sarah in the corner. And no, everybody's coming to the center now. It's gonna get crazy. Who's gonna go first? There's a Band-Aid. Evaru makes a break for it. And down goes an Novville. Down goes somebody else. Down goes another person. It's a massacre right now. Evaru, Arthurius, and Martest are left. Evaru is going to take out Art right now. Boom, there he goes. Martest picks up a Band-Aid. He may have picked up a second one. I don't think he stands a chance against Evie. And Evie takes the win. Congratulations, Evaru. Take your dance, take your bow. Yay, there it is. And back to your regularly scheduled art stream, my friends. Arthurius, my day is going well. It was definitely a Monday. Just like smashed into work head on. And one thing after the next, and all of a sudden I'm streaming. So, can't complain. Things went by really quickly. You know when you're so busy and you're just like, do the thing, do the stuff, do the thing. How'd it get dark already? Yeah, it's one of those days. Loving it. How about you? How's your day going? So close, Martest. It's a good thing that it's rigged against you. This line down just a touch more. Got to turn off pressure sensitivities on my eraser since we're inking now. Just a touch more. And I'm also going to kind of get some more frayed edges in here. They're afraid. What are they afraid of? sorry. That's bad. Is that a good thing, Arthur? So when I start to speed up my lines, I bring the smoothing down because the smoothing tends to make it feel like you're not able to hit them as quickly. So when I'm trying to get those frayed edges on a line, I try and move fast. Nice. Everybody loves revs. Nah, I've had this discussion in my chat before. Revs are good, right? Like, it's always hard to get revs, but generally, you find that when the piece is finished, you look at it and you're like, yeah, that was a very valid revision. I think there's a better option for that nose shape. Like something more, I don't know, petite? Right? Hey. No revisions yet in Off-Wheel. We're just getting started. Yeah, I think the more petite kind of nostril works better for her. Right? Let's not forget her freckles. Although these are going to be colored differently. Yeah, it always depends on the client, for sure. Arthur, are you doing, was it you that was doing boards? Like storyboards? You have to forgive me. It was a very, it was a hectic weekend. In a very strange way. It's like scrambling to find a replacement production thing to fill in a slot on a YouTube release. So I was like, oh. But I think I got it. Frustrating, but I got it. Boards. Good for you, man. Do more. Do more. So I'm just she's feeling pretty comic booky, and I am okay with that, quite honestly. You know, however the style comes out, I'm not like, this is all for fun, so I'm not pushing it to be like one thing or another, right? I'm gonna turn up my smoothing and get this right. With this kind of after hours stuff, it's, unless I'm like doing like I was with Anov Wheels homebrew stuff, where I was like targeting having, you know, two very similar illustrations, then I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to go with whatever my hand wants to do, because a little too frequently I have to deal with not with client expectations and needs, and you know, so in the evenings here, fuck it. Let's just have some fun. So, you know, just keep some good design principles in mind and mess around. Although, see, once you get into this stuff, you have to be very careful. But here, got to make sure that this lines up, right? So this, hello, and I'm just all kinds of broken right now. There we go. Actually belongs about there, which means that it's also going to, yeah. Just a little cleanup there, right? In fact, no, luckily I do not get client calls in the middle of the night. And if I did, I wouldn't get them because I keep my phone far and away from my actual sleeping place. It's, work-life separation is extremely important to me. And it has been. I wouldn't be able to keep my sanity if I did it any other way. Yeah, you know, forgive me, folks, I'm still trying to make this feel right to me, and it's not. Because if it's above right there, then that has to be above right there. Yeah. There you go. Eyes, brain, work, no, think, talk, same time. It's not easy. I promise. What was I saying? Work-life balance? Yeah. I learned a long time ago not to keep my phone anywhere near my bed. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I keep mine about as far from me as it can get. Like, it stays here charging in the evening. And I go all the way to the other end of the house, apartment, and I sleep over there. Because ain't nothing that important. In fact, when I forget and, dang it, contact. When I forget and Discord is still sending alerts and somebody's like at 2 a.m. like, bloonk, 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 I'll get out of bed and be like, click, just shut everything the fuck down. You know, sleep is very important. I feel like sleep is good for your muscle regeneration. It's good for your brain. It's good for your creativity. I prioritize sleep over everything. Yeah, everything, for the most part. Find it very helpful. On the nights that I don't sleep at least 7.5 hours a night, I'm almost useless as an artist. It's like without fail. I have to do so much caffeine to get my brain up to performance level when I don't sleep well. It done made me jittery. Ooh, ellipses. Everybody likes ellipses, right? I had a teacher that used to force us to practice ellipses. And it came in very handy, quite honestly. It's one of the tools that, like, when I feel like I don't have control while inking, I'll start doing ellipses. Like, I'll do a page of just ellipses in pen, where I'm just like, dip, 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 one after another, and it's just a whole page full of them. He was a very good man, that teacher. Norm Sherman. He was at a party in Thousand Oaks with his wife, and somebody had pulled a gun on someone else, and he tried to stop the whole thing and was murdered. Rest in peace, buddy. Amazing teacher. Amazing, amazing teacher. And just amazing human being. Suppose I can put that away, since I'm using the same damn brush the entire time. Okay, let's just fill this in with black. What do you guys think so far? Getting there? Looking kind of fun, right? Got some good shapes. I'm liking it. I think this is gonna be a wiener. Sort of like Martez the other night. Man, he killed us all so good. Martez took it. It was great. Right, Martez? So let that be known to you guys when you do join us next Sunday for Among Us, among friends, among subs. Watch out for Martez. That dude is sus. He'll get you good. Getting there. Shapes are looking good, feeling good. I think this is a good one. May even turn this into a sticker. Not like the slap it on the stream stickers that you see over there. Over there? Yeah, over there. Yeah, not those kind of stickers, like a physical sticker that I put up from Teespring, because why not? Because print on demand is fun. Hey, Cryo! Right on. Welcome. Nice to see you. Everybody, if you don't already follow Cryo, you should pop over there, click on her profile, hit follow, and then promptly come right back here. She is a insanely good artist. I feel bad that I'm not representing her shirt right now. She gave me a great shirt that I adore. Unfortunately, I adore it so much that now it smells like me, so I won't be wearing it again until I wash it. Oh, you got blocked out. Damn it. 2 ads. What the what? I didn't run an ad. Cryo, are you not a follower? Oh, I guess followers still get ads, huh? That's rough. That's rough. I am great. How are you? I shouted for you, so you got a shout out. And I told everybody to go and check out your stuff because you're amazing. Oh, it is dank. The only one that's not dank is the second one that I bought, and it's still in the package, and I'm just like, I put it in a drawer, and it's gonna stay there until the other one is dissolved, and then I'm gonna be like, whoosh, fresh shirt. Happy Monday. It is definitely a Monday, and we are hanging out, chilling and chatting, making some art, drawing a kobold named Shaka. Working on tomorrow's stuff. Are you going into stream prepared? Is that what you're saying? Oh, thank you. Thank you. So I was about to give you a hard time about going into stream prepared. And like I absolutely did not prepare for stream at all. I was so busy that like it was 10 minutes before stream, and I was like, oh, better get started on prepping for stream. And this is the horrible sketches that I did before stream. But we're gonna hold on to them for posterity. Not before stream, but before I actually landed on this drawing. Because sometimes you just gotta warm it up, right? You gotta shake it out, get loose, get wiggly. I don't know what that means, but I'm sticking to it. It is very challenging. I am lucky that I have an amazing community that's like, hey, remember when you said you were going to draw that thing? And I'm like, oh, thank you. And it all comes rushing back. I'm like, yes. Now we're doing a thing. So otherwise I'd just stand here and be like, hi. The lights are really bright in my eyes. Yeah. I like a deer in headlights. Oh, Arthurius, Jesus! You know, I'm a super jerk. I totally forgot to shout you out earlier. I am sorry, my friend. We like Arthurius. He does good stuff too. Oh, where's Baniel when you need him? All right. Well, show him. There we go. Right? That's what I want. Empty followers. Yes, please. Give me some of those so my engagement can plummet. Ooh, Mr. Voodoo coming in strong with the save now. Thank you for that. Thank you for that reminder. Uh-oh. Okay. Behind the fourth wall. Shaka. Shaka Shaka. Hello, Mr. Voodoo. Thanks for popping in to say hi. Welcome back to the Arts Department. Nice to have you here. Just doing some doodles. Doing the things that we like to do in the Arts Department. Chatting. Just chatting with the wonderful Cryomera. If you don't follow her, you should. You should check out her streams. Good lord, that's even. Watch out for even friends. No, not friends that are even, but watch out for even friends. Oh, Cryo. You know that I do traditional work too, right? Like, I'm not just digital. Right? Such a good name for a cute kobold. And played exceedingly well by our wonderful VIP in Ovwheel. Played so well, I was like, we should make her a permanent member of our thing. Ah, okay. I mean, I also do like this kind of stuff. Is that in the frame? I can't even tell. Yeah, that's in the frame. Not even gonna attempt to put that back up there. Thank you. It's one of my favorites. Got a lot of nice, real fun color variants going in it. And I was looking at it over the weekend, actually. And I think I'm going to do a companion piece for it. Where it's the opposite, where it's the jaw. So it's like from there down. Right? Be fun. Thanks, Cryo. I appreciate that, especially coming from you, badass artist that you are. Badass. Yes, I am, Cryo. I'm using Epidemic Sound, actually. Give me just a second. One little second here, and let me get you a link, just in case you want to sign up for this. You can use my referral. It does cost money, but you can use it for YouTube and Instagram and Twitch, and you link your accounts to it, and that way you never get DMCA'd. And I was paying close attention when I started streaming, and so I knew it was coming down, and it's coming down right now. So it's if you're not doing copyright free, you're about to get fucked. Watch what's gonna happen within the next couple of weeks. All these big streamers are gonna be like, "Whoa." Arthur, what you're thinking of is Streambeats. This is not Streambeats. This is actually Epidemic Sound. So everything within their library, like I can switch it up and do like electro jazz or post rock or rock and blues, classical, straight like beats or ambient music. Streambeats is pretty limited in its breadth right now. That sucks. There's no way to turn that crap off. That's so frustrating. I like Streambeats, but I grow a little tired of the music that they have. Just like I grow tired of playlists on Epidemic. Make weird noises. So you wait. How? What? Okay. I don't know how far behind means, but you're not far behind at all. You're right here with us, Cryomera. I get bored of all these playlists. I need to have a variety of music. I don't want to turn to fucking thing, stupid. Sorry, talking to my heart. Trying to vary up her quills? We still haven't really determined what they're made of. There we go. We can do that. So Daniel has this thing where he doesn't. Oh God, tangents! It's killing me. He has this thing where he doesn't like to finish out, like really flesh out his sketches, right? He likes to leave a little something of interest that he can dig into artistically. And for the most part, I don't adhere as tightly to that idea as he does. But at points, I like to leave some things unfinished so I can come in with a different skill set, right? And especially when doing like pencil drawings and stuff, like I don't want to go too tight with it because I want to have some wiggle room to kind of redesign or just rethink something while I'm doing it. And I think I picked that up from him, really, because I used to be like, this is the line drawing, this is the ink, and this is the color. Yeah, lo-fi gets pretty tiresome. But I think, for a while we as streamers, that's probably what we're going to be stuck with. Yeah, you're not totally in the clear on that though, Arthur. There's it's oh yeah, hell yeah, Cryo. See, because the way that it works is when it's playing on the radio is playing is paying through Clear Channel. So basically, Clear Channel gets advertisers pay Clear Channel, and that's where the money's coming from. And then that money then moves on to the RIAA, and they get their money that way, right? So for all the streams that happen across radio, every play is tracked, and then every time it's played, it gets paid for. If it goes through the radio and comes into your camera and then goes out, that's rebroadcasting, and rebroadcasting is a big fat no-no and will get you reamed. So and it's basically, it comes back to the RIAA because they're a bunch of money grubbing pieces of shit. Yeah, I said it. But they're gonna turn around and they're gonna nail you on that stuff, and they're gonna nail all of the big streamers on that stuff. No, they're still, if they're a local station, they're still paying in some way. They still have a license to broadcast, and you do not have a license to broadcast. So you cannot play it unless it is license free. Or unless, like with Epidemic, I pay $150 a month and it gives me a license to use on all my channels, as long as I maintain it. And they look at the timestamp of when I release a YouTube video. That YouTube video will never get DMCA'd because it's attached to my account that I had a license for at the time of publication. No, you'll get 3 DMCA strikes and your channel will be gone. Poof. I've been actually watching a lot of videos on it. I was just watching one today from Devin Nash. Earlier in the week, I was watching one by Harris Heller, because that guy's he's the guy that does stream beats. He's got his finger on the pulse. So I educated myself to the legalities behind everything, and my stream has never had anything other than license-free music played on it. Kicked in the okole. Oh, you better be careful. They're gonna come inside. They're gonna bust you up and then gonna take you outside, and you're never gonna be seen again, brah. Careful like that. Whoa, sorry. Showing my roots a little bit. I miss Hawaii. How ole ao. I had to learn how to interact as a haole out there. So even when I go out there, it just like the accent just kind of sneaks in. I just kind of start talking a little bit, not too much, just a little bit. Except for when I go to rent my car. I'm like, oh bro, you come on a discount. I coming back from the mainland. Oh bro, like see your license then. Oh, it says California, but it's not that. Okay, shoots, bro. We give you come on. Like, sweet brother. Mahalos. Everybody in chat right now is like, what the fuck? So, for those that don't know in chat, I grew up on the Big Island of Hawaii, and I was a haole. And I mean, I technically still am a haole, but I grew up there. I moved there when I was 2.5. Almost forgot. And lived there until I graduated high school. Nice, Corpse. Shoots. Get plenty Hawaiians inside. Yeah, so, you know, as a haole, gotta learn how to talk the talk, or you're not gonna be walking. Oh man, I miss the islands so much. I mean, that's where Moonshadows is, you guys. So, you know, you guys can Corpse. Technically, Pidgin is English, so. Ole. It's interesting to me because I started studying Hawaiian on Duolingo, right? And what I found really interesting is the amount of Hawaiian words that I already inherently knew just from growing up there. And they didn't teach us in Hawaiiana class. Trifle akbra, why? Go outside, you like beef. The best is, oh, you like beef? And they lift up their shirt and they do this. You know that if they get their shirt up to here, it's all over and you better start running. Yeah, Duolingo has Hawaiian. For sure. So it's really interesting just to know, to see how many words were already being used as slang that were straight Hawaiian words. Like for me, it as growing up there, it didn't register that those were Hawaiian words. Like aue is oh. Aue. Oh. Okay, didn't know that. It's like I was going through and I was like, how do you say, oh wait a minute. Yeah, so little things, and it's fun to I mean, the language when I was there was not, it was like a dying language. Like it wasn't taught in schools, and didn't really learn it. But now that it's on Duolingo, man, every damn day, in fact, coming up here, Duolingo's gonna be like, hey, yo, it's time for your lesson. Oh, wait. Okay, we're almost to 9 o'clock. I gotta finish the line art before 9 o'clock. Otherwise, we're gonna be behind schedule, friends. Nobody likes behind schedule friends. Sorry. Cryo, plenty tiras and mokes. Cause I grew up in Honoka'a, and when I was in Honoka'a, I lived Ahualoa, and Ahualoa is kind of backwater. So I lived with the kids. I played with the kids from Haina Hill. Good peoples there. Shangwepo, all them. Oh, I miss those boys. Good boys. Cryo, I was gonna say, Hawaiian's hard. It is damn hard, because the structure of the sentences are all over the place, and especially with Duolingo, like where there's no real description of like the different ways, or the way that the past and present is explained and ownership is explained. So it's I had to, like, I got kind of far along, and then I wiped the entire memory, went back and started again, just because I felt like I wasn't getting it. I think I did like I think I did like 3 months of just like doing every single thing, and then I wiped it, and then I started doing like a test, and then I would practice for a couple of days, and then another test, and I'd practice for a couple of days. Pigeon only stream, dude. I would get like, I feel like I would get my ass kicked when I went back to Hawaii. They'd be like, "Oh, that guy's coming in. Let's kick his ass, bro." Yeah, I feel like because Hawaiian is such a, like, I don't know, I don't want to be like, oh, it's a unique language, but it feels pretty unique to me. Like, the way that the words are used, what sequence the words are used in, it feels super different. It's not a Romance language at all. Of course I'm familiar with Rap Replinger. Grandma, you step out. Finish! I never even start! That's Rap Replinger. Cryo, this is a whole new side of me that you've brought out this evening. Everybody in chat is like, well, all right then, that was fun. I actually, Cryo, I'll send you, you should, you know what, Cryo, you should join my Discord, and I'll friend you off of there. And I'll send you a little something that I found. Good comedian in Hawaii. That I think you'll definitely identify with some of the things that he says and does. Yeah, and overall, back when you knew me, I had just gotten out of there. And thanks for letting everybody know how old I am, by the way. Yeah, but Pigeon to the Max, that was big in Hawaii. I mean, like, he was the personality in Hawaii for a number of years. Right? And Cryo, I think you might be underestimating a little bit about what year I was born in. I still don't tell anybody, just because I think it's fun. I have a friend, wonderful artist, Rob Rupel, amazing artist, one of the character/background people on Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, as well as Uncharted 1, 2, and 3, and what else? Gosh, he was in Brother Bear. Emperor's New Groove, Chicken Little, a lot of different things. Yeah. And he, for years and years and years, never knew how old he was. Every time I would ask him, he'd be like, Rob, it's your birthday. How? And he's like, yeah, whatever. So I just picked up on that. It's fun. 93. To infinity? Hello, undo. There we go. So this is actually going to be out that way. See, this is that redesigning stuff I was talking about earlier. Just trying to look at these, make sure that they're somewhat similar. You're 32, right? I don't forget. What if she has like plates under her arms too, right? Kind of cool. Right? Man, 32's the new 22. You still get to like make stupid decisions and all that stuff. Cryo, you now have the ability to look at stuff on my server too, or post and stuff. Corpse, are you still around? No, go away. Go away, I'm baiting. I don't like that. You got a lot of hair, dude. That red hair is awesome. Cryo, I set it up myself. I basically just went through and found 67 tracks that were in kind of the upbeat, kind of jaunty category, and added them to my own playlist. It's actually really pretty handy for searching. You can actually just do it via like this kind of emotion and that kind of thing, and just like stack them into a playlist. The only thing is you can't randomize the playlist, so if you want to do that, you actually have to go in and do it yourself. Yeah, that's totally Merida hair. It's awesome. Looks great. That is close to what mine looks like when it gets halfway down my back. I don't do that anymore. In fact, I keep it pretty tightly shorn at the moment. Oh gosh, hi Stream Elements. You decided to just kick in all of a sudden? Cryo, are you not bald by choice? I guess that was a rather personal question. Sorry. Never mind. Oh, wow. I think I remember that, Novwell. It was a long time ago. That's funny. I buzzed my head yesterday. I mean, this is my version of buzzed. got 5 minutes. I can do a little more detail on her, and then we gotta jump over and do some color. That wrap all the way around. This actually reminds me of this this leather piece that I bought for this person who I adore, and we did a photo shoot with it. And it's this like it like comes across here, and there's a couple of buckles on it, and then the straps come up over the shoulders. It's the coolest thing. You take it and you put it over like a black dress, and it just looks so good. It was not All Saints. Maybe it was All Saints. Arthurigus, thanks for coming by. Thanks for spending some time in the stream tonight. Nice to have you here. And hopefully we'll see you here again Wednesday or Friday. You have a good evening. Sleep well, my friend. And hopefully I'll be able to catch your stream sometime soon. Let's get this weird mask thing going here real quick. 4 minutes. We can do this in 4 minutes. We're not slow. We do this professionally. Yeah, see? Now Stream Elements is kicking in, and the little reminder how much I care about you guys. Seriously, thanks for being here. Thanks for being in the community. Wouldn't be anything without you, really. It'd be me here, drawing by myself, talking to myself, which is never good. So, thank you. I appreciate you all. Much love. Aw, you're very welcome. Very welcome. I mean, it kind of has to be chill, right? It's late at night. Nobody wants to be like, all right, let's do the thing. Let's draw something. Ugh. Chill out, Grandpa. Don't do that. Did you see what I did there? I connected the line right there, and it made it look like there was a weird connection. So, like they actually continued. Don't do that. It's bad for you. That's where things get messy. Okay. So, So I like to turn this off and on to see if there's not just something that I missed, but if there's something greater that the underdrawing is bringing to the image that I need to kind of include, right? In Alville, I would go out to goth clubs down here when I was in school. So like 2004, 5, and 6, I would go to goth clubs. It's good times. It's good times. They hadn't quite legalized absinthe in the States. So I found this importer that would import absinthe back in the day. And so we would prepare by drinking a bunch of absinthe over at the models' place, because I used to party with the models, who are all wonderful human beings, like no judgments and everything. It's the best thing. So we'd drink a bunch of absinthe, and then we'd go out on the town, and we'd hit a couple of the different clubs, and there's only one occasion where I got a little blotto. And I think it was like the mixture of absinthe and then probably vodka that like set me like off over the top. And I was like, all right, it's enough partying for me. But mainly it was just going to dance, you know? I just want to dance. Why don't you let me dance? I actually like absinthe. It's a very lucid high. It's not like a stumbly kind of, you know, when you're drunk and you just like, there goes that leg, I mean, there goes, yep, burp, and then nothing works. It's like with absinthe, you're like drunk without the body weirdness going on. So that's a good idea. No need to hurt the old body with that stuff. I mean, all of it's, in my book, highly overrated. Or maybe I'm just old. Like, I can do this or that. I can do without the drinking. Do without all that stuff now. Like, my biggest vice is dark chocolate almond butter cups. Is that a vice? Oh yeah, Jägermeister. I haven't had Jägermeister since I was 21 years old. Literally on my 21st birthday was the last time I had Jaeger. Go, 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. All right, friends. Prepare thyselves. It's a wonderful day for a battle royale. In drops Corpse and Alville, Cryomera, Sarah, Peanut Butter Princess, Mr. Voodoo, Rice Krispies X, Art, Leatherface 21, and Rick. Go! And they're bunching up into two groups, really just not even slowly taking each other out, just going at it really quickly. Leatherface picks up a bandage, and I don't even know who that was that went. The first one down, and it's not looking good for Rick. Oh, two people down in either corner. Rice Krispies taking on the Stream Master himself. And Rice Krispies takes out Art. It's Rice Krispies and Leatherface. And it's Leatherface 21 for the win. Congratulations. dance your dance. And you got that 200 gold. That was the last battle royale of the evening, my friends. We can chill now. Cryo, you'll have to show up again and be in stream for the next battle royale. Oh, no, here we go. I was like, what happened? So now I'm just gonna select it all. I'm gonna invert that selection. And then I'm gonna contract the selection by 2 pixels. And go on a lower layer. And I'm gonna fill it. Oh man. Now I gotta do all this stuff. All this stuff. Fill it in because it didn't fill properly. That's what happens when you don't close your shapes, folks. Oh yeah, no tequila. No tequila. Tequila bad. It's interesting because every time we talk about tequila, Daniel's like, yeah, but it's not. Mezcal and tequila are totally different things, and I'm like, dude, it doesn't matter, man. It's like it all kind of has that same flavor, and it's just like. Oh god, and the world just never stopped spinning, I'm sure. That's insanity. Oh, I mean, okay. So, I'm gonna name drop ever so slightly. But I was lucky enough to live with some amazing animators while I was in school, who I knew from my days in Santa Barbara. I lived with him while I was in junior college, and then when I went to school, he had already been to school, gotten out, and gotten a job, and he worked on Futurama. Amazing animator. In fact, everybody I met through him were amazing artists and animators, including Rich Moore. Rich Moore you might know from Wreck-It Ralph. And every Friday, they would leave the studio and go to the bar across the street and just party like only animators do, as I like to say. And Rich multiple times was like, no, here, you got to try this tequila. You will like this tequila. And bless his soul, as they say. Never did. Not a one. Even the like super smooth. He's like, this is the most expensive tequila they have, and it wasn't a bad place. It was a nice bar. It wasn't a dive bar at all. And I was like, okay, nope. It was just like, it's so. I can't do it. I don't know why. It's just something inside me. It's like my inner Jew won't let me. I'm allowed to say that I'm Jewish. I'm the only Jewish Hawaiian you know. Oh, Nikes. I forgot a thing. Yes, many lulls. Emotes work for me. Okay, you said her skin is burgundy, right? So I'll just do this. Like red wine, so a little bit on the where's the middle of this? Here? Probably a little more violet in it. There we go. Thank you, Corpse. Be careful hitting those bars, buddy. Oops. I done forgot her cleavage. How dare I? Okay, so. Thank you. If she's burgundy. Hey, I don't want to be that guy, alright? Never have been, never will be. Clean up a few of these edges that I missed real quick. Burgundy. Okay, so you said that she's kind of a spy, right? So she's gonna have dark leathers. So I'm smashing through this very quickly because we are behind schedule to finish this before the end of the stream. And we had such a long period in there where we did big illustrations that I want to make sure that I can finish one up tonight. That's so stupid. Come on, man. You ever pull an accent because you have friends that pull accents, or that just have accents, and then immediately after you pull an accent you think of them? You're like, oh, I miss that person. That accent that I just did makes me miss my buddy Victor. So Victor, if you're out there and you're watching, thinking about you, brother. Wish we could go get a meal, chill out and talk shop like we used to. Navy, okay. Your mods, Cryo? Really? Okay, we're gonna do what we did way back with Karis, where we experimented with some colors to see what actually looks and feels right. So I'm just going to dump in some colors and then we'll adjust them from there. Sorry, allergies have been killing me recently. Like, I thought it was just when the Santa Anas kicked in and then they left, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm better now. Yeah. Headache like every day from the allergies. That's awesome. Let's get down into these midtones here. Again, this isn't the color, this is just the tester, just to see. I think you mean without the exclamation. But enjoy your lurk. We'll be here for another 45 minutes. I think, anyway. Who knows? This might go really fast. Because we're good like that. Ah, shnikes. I put that on the wrong layer. There we go. Yeah, it was surprising to me with the allergies. Just like out of the blue this year. Like nothing, smash in my face. About just having the piping kind of, because I feel like she's still a bard, right? So she's ostentatious on some level. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Ooh, sleep well, corpse. And we'll talk to you soon. I'm glad that you're sleepy. Get some. You deserve it. All you had to do was come in here and hang out and relax and listen to some chill music with us. That's all it really takes. Oh, Moonshad is creeping in with the stretch redemption. Let me just get this last piping in and then we'll take care of that stretch. Appreciate that redemption there, Mooner. There we go, piping in. Let's get this bad boy. Oh, that feels good. Yeah. Everybody else, I recommend you give a stretch. Get a stretch. It's good for you. Too often we sit, we don't move our bodies. I have actually been doing pull-ups every time I walk through the restroom door. So that's very helpful. Good night, corpse. Sleep well, my friend. All right. Thank you, Mooner, for that redemption. Much appreciated. Oops, smoothing is set very high right now. So, as you can see, I very quickly put these things in. So there's no attention to detail. There's no attention to edges. But the idea is to get everything in quickly, find the colors that we want, and then worry about these edges and stuff. Once we've locked these colors into place. Let's get this. Whoops, forgot the purple on the thing here. Moon Shaddus, how was your day, sir? Welcome to the stream. Nice to have you here as always. Did you build anything fun today? Oh crap, that was the wrong layer. That one. Fixing broken machines. Hey man, nothing wrong with that. Sorry about that. That's what I get for living on this street. Top of the skins, clean up there. All right, so ooh, cool. Champagne swords. Sounds like fun. Everybody's like, what? You're what? Gold eyes, right? So we're gonna start with the base. It's very yellow. And because we don't want her eyes to stand up too much, they're gonna be a shade of gray that is her body color. Desaturated. Much like our own eyes. That might need to be a little brighter. It's gonna be gold. So, what color were the horns in Offwheel? I don't want to scroll back up and find all that. Just let me be lazy. Tell me again. Gold flecks. Brassy, or more copper as well, or possibly darker red. That's what I was thinking. I think like darker red, but I could put some like sheen on it so that they actually appear kind of like brassy. But we want to have copper freckles, right? Yeah, that was my thought. You and I have a very similar aesthetic when it comes to this kind of stuff. Vil and I. Villain? Vil and I. Not as much a similar aesthetic, but that's okay. A lot of his monsters have long snouts in his designed world, and it creeps me the fuck out. Like, okay, mission accomplished. I am significantly creeped out with your creepy monsters. Okay, so if she's this burgundy, what would her scales be? I'm guessing we're gonna go with something lighter, right? Maybe lighter and slightly more violet. We don't have to. I'll throw it in and then we can make a decision. I appreciate the art direction as always. Art directors, you're the best ever. I love ya. You're great. You're fucking great. There's the links for anybody that wants to join the Discord. Have some after hours shenanigans and talking. I mean, that wasn't the Discord link, but it's there in those links. Burp, burp, burp. Not professional in the least. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a nice kind of combo there, right? And so then, hey, let's not do that. Let's go here. Again, taking this down into the purple a little bit more. And then, since we're going darker, we'll desat it a little bit. And then we'll hit these horns. Although I'm not sure what's going to happen when we do the shade layer over it, right? So once we get that shade layer in, then we'll be able to really make a determination if this is the right tone or not. Hue. Whether this is the right hue or not. I think we pretty much just took Vil's character and we're like, nah, we're just gonna do our own. But you know, sometimes you get inspired by other things and you just want to do a thing. Okay, so now we can mess around a little bit with tones. So we can take... Our skin tone is about right. I think that's good. Ah, okay. Yeah, I think that adjustment is good. a little more towards the red, right? And then for the hair, actually, let's do the hair after we get the costume going here. Initially, you had said blues, right? So let's colorize this real quick. Throw it into the blues. Which one? I think for the complementary palette, the blues actually work, but so do the browns. So anybody else have an opinion? We're just like, here we go, art direction. Yeah, I think the blues are pretty good with that gold trim, right? And if I adjust this to be a little more saturated, it'll pop, and then when we hit it with the overlay stuff, it'll really come together. Okay, that's okay. Spots maybe a little brighter. Yeah, I agree. And like I said, she's going to be a little ostentatious, right? So saturate it and brighten them up just a little bit on those spots. Freckles. Kobold freckles. So let's get in here, get a couple of more of these. And make sure that we have everything the way we want it. Maybe this. That would not be there. This line would not be there. I mean, there we go. Yes. It would actually be there, right? Looking at the mass of it. I mean, hair isn't equal. I don't know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to even her out. Don't even things out, kids. Bad for you. Okay, so colors in place. Let us merge down, my friends. And by merge down, I mean make a copy and merge down. Hold on to stuff. Non-destructive editing. God damn it. So now I'm just gonna go in, clean up all these little smidgy things here and there, and then we'll throw in our lights and our darks and our lights, and it will be a dunzo. A dunzo. Like Gonzo, but not blue. And daylight savings time. I was up early and writing this morning. Ooh. I should say I was up early and editing this morning. Hype! Magma hype! Yeah, I think I was up before my alarm this morning, which is weird. I haven't been up before my alarm in ages. So, got up, made some breakfast, did some stretches. Because when you sit all the time, it's good to stretch frequently. So, every damn morning. Let's clean this up just a touch. And promptly over breakfast, messaged Daniel about the workday and then wrote. It's interesting because I haven't ever written this much before. So like having a novel that I'm working on and like going back to those early chapters and looking at the writing in them and realizing that by the now at the end of the book I'm better, and I recognize when my tense is shifting, and I recognize when something needs to be brought to like a scene to make it better. It's kind of fun. I like it. I like it a lot. I don't like that, however, so I'm going to clean that up. Have some lines connecting. Like, it's one thing to not have lines connecting. It's another thing to have no lines connecting in a very awkward place. Like, if you have a shadow shape, make it a shadow shape, you know? There we go. Clean this edge a little. Or I said clean it. That means erase. Computer. It's interesting because you have these little these fiddly bits that come off of it, right? And as a younger artist, I was just like, doop derp, you know? And now I'm like, okay, so there's some thought into the way that you do it. You know, Moonshadows has a painting of mine that I did when I was still in high school. I think it was probably the first painting I ever did, and I did it with model paint, like paint for what do you call them? Like the plastic models that you used to put together that were like cars and trains and shit like that. Yeah, enamel paints. I did it with enamel paints because that was the only paints that I knew. I mean, like had no art classes because I failed math class and was held back. And I was like, I'm gonna do a painting, and they're gonna do it with these paints that I picked up at the fucking store. And yeah, he still has it. Bless his soul. Bless his bees. It's up in his secondary room, his storage room. Yeah, right? Like, wow, that was a bad idea. Those TSR miniatures, I remember those. In fact, I still have them somewhere. Because, you know, stuff like that you gotta hold on to. I don't hold on to a whole lot of stuff, but that's kind of like... Okay, I think she's all cleaned up. And we are ready to throw in some shadow shapes. Here we go, yo. Underplane. Let's see, light source? Yeah. Underplane. Shadow shape. Let's take out the hair there. And be a little bit more precise about how we do it. Hair, he says. It's canon. Let's see. Yeah, she's gonna have a big jaw shadow, so way down there, I think. There. Underneath all of that. All of that. And all of that. Yeah, right there. What all that? I'm just guessing, really. This is all guessing, just so you know. Wait. Mooner, was that Rumblefish? So, alright. One of my first memories with Moonchatus was helping him to spray paint his car black with like fucking 14 cans of spray paint. I mean, if it didn't come in black, you might as well do it yourself, right? Seriously, right? Okay, so link this layer and go into, she's red. If we add purple, it's going to be a little too purpley. So let's add blue and then it'll go purpley. I love how that stuff works. But just so we have the color in our palette, we'll make that layer. And come in and get Some shadow shapes in here. Maybe under that eye, right? Okay, ladies. What color would her eyeshadow be? Did all the ladies leave the chat? They all fall to sleep. Damn time change. Disconnecting me from my beautiful audience. Yeah, maybe, huh? You're gonna have to push the coppery aspect of her clothing too. I'm gonna have to push it a little bit further with another overlay, I think. But I do like how purpley it made her underscales and everything by throwing that blue over it. Oh no, the light's gonna be on this side. In fact, what if we knock that out just a touch so that we have like an actual cast shadow there? Like so. That way we can actually get some form on everything. It's a good thing about art is like we have a narrative that we're trying to say, so we can determine what that ultimately what that narrative looks like, right? Like you most certainly have to understand and use light logic and all that stuff, but at a certain point you just kind of deviate from it and you do it for the sake of a good looking image, right? Dark with some copper. Yeah, I like the way you think. Okay, so we'll get in under the shadow layer so that it shades. My words, not using them. We'll get there. Okay, so dark with copper around the edges. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the skin tone and I'm going to go into like a copper first. Actually, no, I'm going to select the skin tone and I'm going to go darker. Ugh. Like so. But then I'm going to, because even without makeup, your eyelids are a shinier surface than everything else. So I'm gonna knock in a couple of what would be specular highlights into it. Speculars being the lightest part of it, right? And then on top of that, I'm gonna grab something that is more coppery. So we're going back into the reds and even into the oranges. And we're just gonna throw some liner edging in there, and then erase it out so that it's designed appropriately. A little bit brighter there. Took it and blurred it just a touch on both accounts, it'll make it feel a little more kind of elegant, right? Yeah, I think that does it. More like eyeshadow, right? Because don't they do that whole blending thing with eyeshadow? Every kobold needs smoky eyes. That one got a little away from me. Fix it a little bit more. Okay. So let's get into this bad boy real quick. For the right colors to have this express as metal, right? So I'm just going to colorize it and then move it around until I find the right hue so that it feels like metal, or the correct metal that I'm looking for, and then I'll hit it with a specular highlight when we're done. Whoa, buddy. Let's turn off this real quick. And knock in some shadow shapes on this stuff. And since it's metal, they're going to be pretty crisp. Same thing here. Just use the same shadow shade for inside her hairpiece thing. And some of the darker shadows underneath. Closing in on the home stretch. Good timing, right? The eye, maybe? So with eyes, where the specular highlight is where the light is hitting. So essentially behind that specular, oh, thank you, Cryomera, I appreciate that very much. Behind where the specular is hitting is actually lighter than or darker than the opposite side. So it's basically like the light goes through, the light hits the eyeball, passes through, lights the opposite side of the eye, and it's darker right where that highlight is. So that's what we're gonna do here. Of course, I have a huge fucking specular, when normally a specular is gonna be a teeny tiny dot. But speculars are fun, so I'm doing it how I want. Whoa, 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 not black. Here, let's zoom in a little. Get a little control. You don't have to stay zoomed out so everybody can see it all the time. Kind of colors on the exterior there. Right. That's the eyeshadow. There you go. I'm gonna put in some more kind of metal edging, right? So some where the corners turn on metal, you're gonna get reflective or darker reflective surfaces rather. And then on top of that, go very light right next to it. Yourself a metal brooch. Same thing on these. A little bit of smudge there. Depending on the metal will change the amount of smudging that you would use on certain things. Right? Kind of shows it as diffused or not. I'm just going specular happy because fuck it. Alright, so no, that's not gonna work. Here. We'll mask it. Just so that plate is catching just a touch of light, right? Do the same thing on this side. A little bit there. And even here, as if there's bounce light underneath, right? Just to kind of really highlight the turn of form. Ooh, thank you, Mooner, for redeeming that save reminder. I put those in the right place? Yeah, right place, okay. Gotta think about it like the line is the shadow and the highlight is gonna appear on the opposite side of the shadow, so, from where the light is, right? See, I can teach things. Not a complete stupid. Okay. Let's smudge that just a touch. And that one just a touch. Yeah, where's that dark stuff? Dork stuff. There we go. Just making it a little less crisp on some of these edges. Not all of them. Just a few. Just here's and there's. Okay, there's that. Throw this into a group. Then inside that group, do another group. Kidding. Select the exterior. Control Shift select the lines, and that will be the entire selection. On a mask layer now. So now that's everything. That's everything that's an opaque pixel, right? So I can do multiple layers. I can do multiple layers. God damn it. There we go. And now I can quickly go to my Arts Department soft round brush, which you can pick up on the ArtStation. Shut up. Okay. And we're gonna darken up these horns just a touch. Because I want to. And I'm gonna set that to overlay and then turn it down just a touch so that we still get some of the form in there, right? Like it's dark, but there's still underneath, you can still see a little bit of shadow, and that's just to imply that it's going to a black at the tip. So then, actually, let's just barely touch on those. Good, good. And then on this layer, do nice bright yellow. And we're just gonna dust it over. Oh God, that was no good. Undo, 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 undo. Or just select all and delete. Yeah, that'll do. I did not have my pressure sensitivity turned on. Heard. Like I said, professional. All right, and then we're gonna do overlay. And since it's so bright, we're gonna bring it down just a touch. Maybe screen? It's the one that's gonna lighten the lines too. Oh, that's what we didn't do. We didn't color her lines. It's so stupid. Okay, let's put the darks in. The dark kind of overlay, and then we'll return to the lines really quickly, and then that will be pretty much the end. See if we can get a better hue out of that, I think. There we go. A little more towards the violet on that one. So then for the lines, we're going to add a layer. We're going to link a layer. We're going to turn off our pressure sensitivity. Get back into the inker that we were using. And for this kind of stuff, come in here really quickly, knock in this kind of off dark violet thing stuff. Yeah, it's a color, and my brain is such that it will not remember what that color is and cannot describe it to you in words that make actual human English sense. So I will simply put the color in, and you can determine for yourself. So for skin, standard skin, I'll have to go darker than that. There we go. So if I'm going to put this on a sticker or something, I'll have to come back in and clean up some of this stuff a little bit, because we're just smoking through this last part real fast. Quick and dirty. Mainly because right now for me, it's actually 11 o'clock. My brain's like, dude, what are you doing? Shut up, brain. You don't know anything. I don't know, I think the horns and hair can stay with black. Quite honestly. And blue isn't really changing anything on the rest of it either, right? Yeah, even when I go lighter, it doesn't really do much for it. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. Yep, doing it. I'm doing it. At least on the cloak. Cloak? And maybe on the golds too, right? Bronzes, golds. So, getting quiet at the end of stream. I apologize, friends. Specular on the eye, and we are done. Let's do this one. I love doing this one. Because her eyes are orange, hit it with a teal, right? Crap. Orange eyes need to have there we go. Okay, back to the specular. Hit it with a teal real quick. And then inside of the teal, go really bright, as if it was chromatic fringing within the eye. Because why not? Derp. Adjust this to give it a little bit of depth because it's looking a little flat. And there's your girl. Let's give her a little bit of glow off of that specular because why not? Oh, dang it. Color dodge. Linked to the color dodge. Whoops. Some specular lights to make it pop. So yeah, there you go. I think that's Shaka. Boom, done. Only 10 minutes passed. Not bad, not bad. Got the sketch all the way through completion. That was a good run. Good, good, yes. Okay, well, my friends, thank you for being here, for sticking it out, for checking out the art, for being part of the community. I appreciate each and every one of you. Very much so. This place, like I said earlier, wouldn't be anything without all you guys here conversing, making the community what it is. If you're here and you haven't joined the Discord, do pop over there, give us a follow, and join the community there. We continue the discussions during the days when I'm not streaming. I'm here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday evenings from 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 1900 hours, and usually go until about 10 p.m., maybe 10:30, sometimes 11, and by that point I'm an absolute mess, but that's okay. And then occasionally we do some D&D on the weekend, and we do sub things, like play games with subs and Among Us and murderize one another, only in game. At any rate, I love you all. Thank you for being here. Love one another. Be kind to one another. Have a wonderful evening. And we will see you again soon back here in the Arts Department. Thanks, Cryomera. Wonderful to have you here. Really appreciate you all. You guys made my night. Yay! I can sleep happy.